Good evening, everybody. Welcome back to the homestead. Boy, it's turned out to be quite a windy, cool day this afternoon. And I need to get my livestock trailer ready. I think I decided I'm going to go ahead and haul out these cows tomorrow, these steers and the bull, send them to the auction. We just can't keep everybody and haven't found no one locally, so they got to go. So come along, we got to switch trailers, air up some tires, which is never fun when you're taking a trailer out. And we'll go visit the cows here in a minute. Let me tell you guys, this is not a way you want to find your trailer. Look at that. Flat as a pancake, both of them. That's not good. You guys might need to pray for me on the way down, because I ain't getting new tires. I don't have time for much else other than putting air in there. Oh man, both of them? Good grief. Well, I've had worse days. Had worse things happen. One year we were going down, and this tire right here, actually not this tire, but this location, we had a tire on here, and she blew out. Oh man, we still had almost 2 hours of driving left to go, hour and a half at least. And it started flapping the rubber around back here. And my goodness, we were running late to begin with. It took forever to load them, and we had to get them cows sold. We were strapped for money bad that year, and we needed that money something fierce. And we didn't have a spare and all this other jazz. And you know, my wife's over there praying for it to make it all the way there, and somehow it held air all the way there, and it was showing nothing but threads, metal threads poking out everywhere. The skin was gone, the tread was gone, and then lo and behold, we drove almost all the way home and just coming into town before it finally gave up the ghost. But it was quite the deal, and I'm hoping not to have to do that tomorrow, because we're gonna have a lot of weight in there tomorrow. Could be definitely over 4,000 pounds, I would think. Who knows? This tire is a pretty good tire. I just don't know why it's losing air. Put a little bit more in there, but I'm going to air these up, check the other two, and then we'll go visit the cows. Okay, got both the tires aired up, and I'm going to go ahead and check those in the morning to make sure we don't have a fast leak, and then hope and pray we get there. Let's go check the other side. Now this left rear one's a little low too, but it wasn't flat, so that's kind of promising. Even though the tire is showing some stuff I don't want to look at, so let's not talk about it, okay? And now we get to play a little game I like to call musical trailers. Get rid of this one, put it by that one, get ready to load another one, round and round we go. Well, we got the truck and trailer pretty much ready to go for the morning. So let's go down here and say our goodbyes, so to speak, to the steers and the bull here. Well, there they are, enjoying their hay. Well, guys, I think it's time to probably ship out to your new experience in life tomorrow. And sorry you couldn't stay here. We just couldn't get a deal done on you guys. For some reason this year it didn't work out. We've kept you a little bit longer than I wanted to, trying to get deals done, and it didn't happen. So unfortunately, like I said, I would probably butcher one of these two, but even the local guy is out till the end of the year, and it's just not going to work money wise and age wise. They're just going to be too far out. So it's best that we send them off so their meat can be utilized at a good time for someone else. And then as far as little Mr. Joe here, little Joe goes, sorry, little Joe, I'd like to keep you, but your horns, I could cut your horns off, but then I still don't have nowhere to put you. As far as pasture and stuff, it's just not working out. I'm hoping tomorrow that someone will buy him and put him in their program and maybe breed with him for a couple years, which would be awesome. But that'll be up to whoever buys him, I guess, and it'll be up to fate, so to speak. But thank you guys for hanging out with us for a couple years, and of course Dusty, our little mascot, our namesake of the channel, kind of, so to speak. It's been interesting, it's been fun. It's time to move on new things. Destiny awaits, and please load up nice tomorrow and make everything go good for us there. But thanks, guys. We'll be moving on. man, I don't know. It gets me every time for some reason. You know, we've had these animals for over 2 years now, and it still gets me every time. You know, we got to get rid of them or butcher them, and I know this is what they're for. I was really hoping that they would go to some local freezers and help feed some people here, but they're going to go to a different place and help feed someone else, I guess, and that's just the way it is. They're at the finish line, and there's just no room for them here anymore, and we got to move on because the cows are coming in pretty soon here in a few weeks, maybe longer, hopefully, depending on the weather. But yeah, I'm just kind of feeling a little bit, I wouldn't say emotional, but you know, it just gets me thinking a little bit every time. Like, I come down here every day and see them, and we're going to move on to something else, and maybe that sounds silly, but it's just the way it is. You know, we get used to our cows, you know, but this is the finish line, guys. They got to go. So hopefully in the morning they'll load up good, and then of course we'll bring you along on that deal, and hopefully have a good day tomorrow and let you know how it turns out. Hopefully we don't get burned at the auction like we did a few years back. I'm a little worried about Dusty. He is they call him a dairy breed, that brown Swiss, of course. Even though the steers, they put off a pretty good carcass. You know, they're a little better than the Holsteins by a long shot. So he may fare out okay. We'll see what happens. They're not used to a whole lot of them down there. Of course, the other ones will probably do okay, I'm assuming. You know, they got the Angus in them and everything, so they should be fine. But we'll see what happens, guys. I can't just afford to drive an extra hour to the other place, where I know I'd probably get better prices. But with 3 animals, you know, it's not going to amount to enough for my time and fuel and stuff to go, you know, for an extra couple $100. And because we need to make this a little bit quicker and get back home before it gets dark so we can do our chores like normal and stuff. But anyways, I'm rambling on and probably just don't know what else to say. So come along tomorrow, guys. We're going to try to get them out of here, and let's hope and pray it goes well. But we'll catch you back out here again tomorrow. Have a good one.